Hey guys, so I really wanted to do some nails on myself. Since I'm not feeling well still, I'm just going to do kind of some Gel X style nails. But I'm going to use my Madam Glam to do a little spring decorating. And so I'm going to start off, I kind of want like a really, really baby pale yellow to do like an ombre on my nails. So we're just working on one hand right now, and I think it's going to be in a couple parts, probably because it's going to be run a little longer than my phone can handle. But anyway, let's get started. So right now I'm just going to mix up my yellow that I want to use. So I'm starting with Carita, and then we're going to add in, I think I'm going to start with Cottontail, and then I decide just to add a little bit of actual just our whitest white. So I also decided to add a little bit of sparkle in here, so I'm going to go in with Under Pressure and just add the tiniest bit of sparkle to my yellow. I wanted it a good deal lighter, so I went ahead and added our whitest white. And I know that's probably right about what I need, because I'm going to add a couple layers, like really thin layers, and then of course we're going to kind of ombre it out. And here are my off-brand Gel X kind of nails here, and I've already buffed them, so they are all ready. Now I will say, you're going to notice I have a lot of hairs. I don't know what it was that had hairs in it, but something had hairs in it. And I won't show you like every single step because I don't want to waste your time tonight. I'm just going to kind of make this a quick little tutorial for you. So here I'm just kind of lightly ombreing it down. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to put different designs actually on each nail. So yeah, so stay tuned. And we're about to have a rainstorm here, so if you hear the rain in the background, that's what it is. So now I'm just kind of going in and adding one more layer just on the tips and kind of running down the sides, just to kind of make it a little bit stronger of an ombre. We finished that. Now we're just going to go in with our Malaysia, which is our rubber base gel, and we're just going to go in and work on this pink, and I'm going to add a little bit thicker of a layer where I think it needs it, because like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, but we don't want it to look totally messy or sloppy. But our designs are going to cover a lot of it. Now I'm just going to do the same thing to the other nails, and then we're going to go in with a different pink. Okay, now that those are done, we're going to go in with this pink, which is Daydream. It's just a little bit darker of a pink. And I'm just going to kind of do the same thing. This one's got a tiny bit of glittery to it, which I love. And before we cure, we're just going to kind of go back over the nails and just ombre it really, really nicely. Before we get into our artwork, I'm going to go in with a matte top coat and lay down a nice foundation for us. Then we're going to start with our blooming gel. We're just going to add this to the yellow part because that's where the majority of our art's going to be. And we're going to do something a little different on each nail. So we're going to start with Purple Haze, and I want to do a little rose. And I know it's super, super light. Don't worry, we're going to go in with some other colors as well. Now to add a little dimension, we're going to go in with a little bit darker purple. And even a little bit more dimension with our 3D white. And I wanted to add just a little bit of just another little tiny rose up here. And I'm really glad I decided to film this in different parts because I noticed I started to drift, which I cannot stand when I do that. But I'll get back on track now that I notice I'm doing it. So stay tuned for part 2. Like I said, we're doing all different designs, so it's not going to be repetitive. And I'll make sure I get in the center of the screen better. All right, and catch you very soon.